Camera recording.
I have a question for you. It's anyway, I don't want to change this one anymore for a long time. Is anybody or if somebody come and trying to key again, if we're not here, because sometimes I travel. My wife, my daughter is coming sometimes, but not for her. But if somebody trying to open the door to make a key or something to key again, it's not possible, right? It's not possible. So it's not possible to key from outside, right?
Not from outside.
Not from
You have
outside.
to be inside. You have to do what I'm doing to rekey it.
Oh, okay. So not from inside. So they don't have access from inside. What
Right.
you're doing, you can
Because I'm going to take these locks apart
no, it's fine. It's
in
fine.
my truck. So that's
So,
what they would have to do.
so nobody. Oh, okay. Okay.
That's
So
what they would
nobody.
have to do.
No, it's fine. Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's concerned. It's only a question.
Yeah. No worries.
Camera recording.
What's up, y'all? Yo. What's the word on the streets? All right. Got a couple goodies to rekey here. Nothing major. Huh. Doing. All right. Drop that guy. We do not have a working key for this. Hey guys, how are you? If you would like the video real quick, we're doing just a quick. This one actually does not have a working key, so I'm going to bypass it. I'm going to bypass the key that you have to have. Watch this. So, all right, that guy's going to be a pain for us. Put that guy. How's everybody doing? Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and follow me, please. And let's use this one. So here we go. We're going to use the resetter tool here for this. Bunk, we're going to push that in. And again, we have no working key. So we'll use that tool right there. We'll turn that. So there, we got it in the neutral position now. We'll go ahead and use the reset tool. Hey, how are you? How do you say that? Kalani? That was interesting. That put a little Wiener slide in there. Try and get this thing prom night slippery, if you know what I mean. There we go. Now we got a working key for that. A minute ago, we had no working keys. See if we can get this. So that one's good. We gotta put this thing back in here. Right, that should be it. That key works perfect. Perfect. There we go. Now that lock has a working key. We got 2 more of those on the house, but they already have a working key. So let's take these 2 off this. Let's put it. How's everybody doing today? Hey, how are you, Angel? Let's put 2 of those on there, and these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are 6 pin. We don't want 6 pin. These are 5 pin. So we'll put. That's a 6. That's a 6. One, two, three, four, 5. You know what? Let's give them Baldwins for their bedroom. Why not? Why not? Those would be nice, fancy little keys. So how's everybody doing today? You guys staying out of trouble? How fast do you need to be able to rekey a Schleg to make? So you'll get pretty quick with them. So I typically so right now I'm opening up this Schleg right here. We don't have a key for this Schleg, so I'm going to shim it. So I don't know. Let's find out. So I have no key for this right now. I'm going to use this really, really fine piece of metal to go back here and shim this lock. If you don't know what I'm doing here, go visit locksmithblueprint.com and it will explain what I'm doing right now. So we get into these locks without any key. I mean, several different ways. I could pick it, I could shim it. When it's in my van, right? When it's out on the door, there's only one way to do it. And this one is fighting back. So there's number 3. There's number 2. Let's get the last one shimmed. So we got all 4 chambers done right now. Let's get the last one here. Last one's usually the trickiest to get. Come on, you. Don't be hard just because everybody's watching here. Whoops. I pulled it out too far. I think I went right off the side. All right, let's start over. All right, let's start over here. So no key. So there's 4. There's 3. There's 2. There's 1. So there we go. So we picked this open and didn't have a key. So even again, right, this part is all labor, right? So you're asking how many. I typically key I rekey one lock, usually takes me about 3 or 4 minutes per lock. If I have a working key, I do them in less than a minute. And this one is the master bedroom. 25945. So let's go 2, 5. God, 259. That's a massive jump. I'm updating it daily. Been working on it here for a while. Seven, 8. Oh, that would explain. 9 is a 300. So let's put a little Wiener slide in here. Get this get that thing prom night slippery. If you know, you know. Always try the keys while you're in the van. Hello, hello. Yeah, less than a minute is you. That's typically, hey, I appreciate that, Captain. Thanks, buddy. So, yeah, we usually rekey these in about a minute or so. If we got working keys and what have you. Right now, we don't got any work keys, so we got to kind of, but even there, even it's a key, right? But, or a lock. But if we're charging $25 per cylinder, you're making $25 every 4 minutes, right? Right here. But you got to also include the time it took you to pull it off the door, put it on the door. But yeah, at the end of the day, let's say you do a house for $100, and let's say they got 5 locks, and it takes you 1 hour. You just made $100 in 1 hour, right? That's where you got to look at it. Oh, that's the master bedroom. So these are going to be the big ones. So master bedroom works there. Master works there. Yep. Okay. Master. Here we have no key again. So here, you got the timer, right? So hit your timer on your phone. Let's see how long one of these takes. I can't hit it right here because I'm on. Oh, I guess I can, huh? So there, just switched over to 27. So there we go. We got that guy off, that guy off, that guy off. Let's get that spring out of there. That's the most important part. Again, we have no working key, so we're going to put in a key blank. And go check out my shimming video that I've made. That shimming video, and it'll explain exactly what I'm doing here. So there's number 5, there's number 4, there's number 3, there's number 2, and there's number 1. So there we got that one picked. Let's push all these pins out of here. We're dumping all of these pins in here, dumping those. Let's make this to the front door. And that one's going to be 652. Let's go to a 6, 5. And that one. And that one. Let's see how we did. That works good. Pull that out real quick. Let's spray it. Try key number 1. That works. Key number 2. That works. Let's put that guy on. So again, see, these aren't the fastest right here because I have to shim it open. If I had a key, I'd just be able to pop it right open. But that's usually why you're here, is because they have no keys. Go check out, guys. Go check out locksmithblueprint.com. And also, please make sure to subscribe and follow me here. I like to post these live videos throughout the week. So this is the front door. Front door. Okay, so that's it. That's it. That's all. We've got two more on the house. We'll go get all those done so we can get out of here. I'm going to another rekey. I'll be on here probably another hour. It's 2:30 my time right now. I'll be over there about 3:30. So I'll be on here in about another hour or so with another rekey. A customer has just purchased a new home, and yeah. So I appreciate you. What do you mean? Most of them are greedy and shysty. I personally don't know any like that. And then again, I wouldn't associate myself with those guys, but I don't. But that now that you say that, the locksmith is the number one scam in the country. Is locksmithing, plumbing number two. So yeah, there potentially could be a lot of bad stuff out there. So you always you gotta be mindful. You gotta be careful. You gotta get you a professional that does what they do. This is going to be, and this customer wants everything different. So they got three separate keys that are going to work their house. And why that's their way of safety. I tried to explain a different way, but they're not having it. So it is what it is. So all right, guys. Anyway, well, Joe, I'm the number one ranked locksmith out in my community. So actually, in the three communities I work in, according to Google, we're three of our major communities that we work with. I'm number three and number two, and number three in the other three surrounding communities. So we're doing really well. So honesty, integrity, right? Integrity is the bottom line. It's what you do when people aren't looking that make you a good person. Go check that out too, Locksmith. Go check out locksmithblueprint.com though. Make sure to subscribe and follow me. But if you like this type of work, I got lots of it over there. I got lots of it to look at. The fact, this is a fact because most states do not require, well, most of them do actually. There are some states that don't, but I get your point. Yeah, I wish they would change this as well because yes, it gives everybody, there are companies. Again, I got a shop in my community, so I need return business in my community, right? So integrity is the major thing. If you're a donkey, and when I say a donkey, if you're a jackass, then you're not going to stay in business long in this industry. I'm in the fifth largest city in the country, so there is lots of work. But I do hear those scammer calls quite often. I get calls on fixing other things, and they drilled locks to get in. They did this, they did that. They didn't repair it. They didn't, they charged them $450 for a lockout, which unbelievable. But anyway, I could go. Anyway, guys, make sure to subscribe. Thank you very much for the likes. I'll be back on here in about an hour. I got to be over at this next job at 3:30, and then I'll pull some locks off, and I'll meet you back in the van. We will see you. I don't got to sit here and look at the moneymaker, right? I got a face made for radio. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, we'll see you guys.